This video will show you how to access your course of study, learning resources, and assessments. In your degree plan, once you have been enrolled, you will be able to access your course of study by clicking on the course detail. However, before I go into the LPT, I want to provide you with some recommendations to better prepare for LEC. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the course of study for LEC. As I mentioned before, as you navigate through the different courses, you will also be preparing for the objective assessment. If you recall, the objective assessment is the culminating comprehensive exam you will need to take at a proctor site or with a WGU issued webcam. Now, the recommendation that I will provide to you is so it can help you better or more efficiently organize your study material so that when you are getting ready to study for your LEC, you can do so more efficiently. Each of your courses has a PDF form. Whether you're doing the web enable, which you can access anywhere, or the PDF, you can download the PDF and print out the PDF file. Each of your courses will have a tab where you can click to print out your PDF, and you will find that at the top where you see my cursor. So if you click on that, I will go ahead and open up the PDF file. You can go ahead and print it out, or you can go ahead and download it onto your desktop. If you download it onto your desktop, just like if you were using the web enable course of study, you will have access to all of the material. So anything that you see in blue has a hyperlink that will take you directly to that source. So all you have to do is click on it. However, the recommendation that I would like to provide to you to be more efficient in preparing for the LEC is, as you move through the various courses in your degree plan or in your program, you want to make sure that you print out the PDF file for LEC so that as you're learning about systems of leadership or models of decision making, you can write down where you found this information, what chapter, what learning resource did you use, what materials, what notes have you taken, what assessments did you write regarding these topics, so that when you get ready to prepare for the LEC, all you have to do is look for this information and review it as you begin to study for it, instead of having to go find it. So this will save you time, and you will be more efficient in preparing for your exam. I will go ahead now and go to LPT, which is the very first course that you will be working on. Now, some students like to work on both LPT and LWT combined, or you can combine your courses and work on them together. You can do that. However, if you choose to work one course at a time, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the course detail for LPT, which is Performance Excellence Criteria for Educational Leaders. And as we open up the course of study, on the right side of the course of study, you will have the contact information for the course mentors. A window will open with the information where you can contact your course mentors. Dr. Weinbach and Dr. Marin are very accessible to you. They provide their office numbers, emails, and office hours so that you can reach out to them if you need any assistance as you move through your courses. As I mentioned before, each of the courses has a PDF form that you can download or print. And again, it's found at the top of your course of study. On the left side, you see a study plan for each of the topics that you will be studying within the course of study. Now you can click on each of the topics and it will take you directly to that section. However, I'm going to start at the beginning because my recommendation to you is to ensure that you navigate through your course of study word for word from the beginning. The box within the green box with the number shows the number of activities in that section. And as you move through your course of study and you complete a section, you can click on the check mark indicating that you've completed those activities, and now you see that the green box has turned blue and there's no other activities to be completed. Once you complete those activities, again, it'll turn blue and the bar at the top will show you a percentage of completion in your course of study. It gives you the total number of activities that need to be completed and the number of activities you have completed so far. As you move through the course of study, as I've mentioned before, anything that is hyperlinked in blue, you can click on it and it will take you to that source. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Educational Criteria for Performance Excellence. My recommendation to you is to go ahead and click on the textbook and download this textbook onto your desktop or print it out if you wish to. If you download it to your desktop and you have Adobe Reader, you may be able to highlight some of the information as you're reading through this textbook. This will help you as you're taking notes and making sure that you can refer back to this material as you begin to write your assessments. The Educational Criteria for Performance Excellence is a textbook that you will be referring to it quite often during your studies. So again, I highly recommend that you print it out or download it. On the right-hand corner, you will see that you have the print icon or the download icon, which you can download onto your desktop. As you continue to move through your course of study, again, as I've mentioned, anything that you need is just a click away. If it's blue and hyperlink, you can click on it. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click on Chapter 1 of this particular book. Now, each of the books will give you the ability to highlight and take notes as you read the material. Also, you are able to print out the textbook if that's something that you wish to do. Look at the bottom right-hand corner. There's a print icon which you can print. However, I don't recommend that because each of the textbooks is about 450 to 500 pages. And again, you have the ability to highlight and take notes in the text. You can also click on the cite link. This will give you a citation so that when you're writing your paper, if you are using any material from this source, from this book, then you can copy and paste it onto your document. Just make sure that it's an APA style. And again, you can use this as a reference and insert it into your document. So let's say that you're reading through your textbook and you found this paragraph to be important. You can choose the color that you would like to highlight it, and you can note. In this case, I'm just going to type hello, and then click Save. As you're moving through your readings, let's go to Chapter 4, and let's say that you found this paragraph to be important. Again, you can choose a color, write a note, and then save it. Now, if you look at the left-hand corner, everything that you highlighted will be there for you. So instead of having to go through each of the pages in the textbook, all you have to do is go to Highlights, and it will show you all the highlights that you've done in this text, and also all of your notes that you've created for this particular book. And you can do that for all of your textbooks. Going back to your course of study, again, as you continue to navigate, anything that's blue has a hyperlink that you can click on it and it will take you there. In this case, for example, you need to read the following article on environmental scanning. As you read the article, again, you can download it or print it. You have Adobe Reader. Again, you may be able to highlight important aspects of this article to help you summarize it. Or you can take notes. Or as well, you can download it into your desktop if you wish, or you can print it out. Moving forward in the course of study, again, you are preparing to do the very first assessment. In this case, it's environmental scanning. And throughout, you're going to have various activities, case studies, modules that we're going to be reading to help you prepare for the assessment. Now, as you noticed in the right-hand corner, there's two boxes, one the frequently asked questions. So as you're reading and you need additional information, for example, let's say on delivery mechanism, you can click on it. A window will appear that will give you a summary to help you hopefully better understand what delivery mechanism is. Now, throughout your course of study, there are many different frequently asked questions you can click on, and it will give you additional information. Same thing with the message boards. You can click on it on the topic that you would like to discuss, and you will read about the delivery mechanism. These entries are formulated by students, and it may help you learn a little bit more about, in this case, the delivery mechanism. Or you can also provide a statement regarding your learnings on the delivery mechanism. As you complete all the activities for the given topic, in this case, environmental scanning, you will come to a point where it will show you, or it will ask you to go to test room to complete your task. Now, in the portion of the video where I discuss test room, I will show you how to access the assessment, how to insert the assessment, submit the assessment that you'll be working on. But you can access test room through your course of study, or then go to your favorites once you receive the email from test room to be able to go directly to it. Now, this is the very first text that you're going to be working on. If you wish to access your assessments prior to looking at test room, you can click on assessments, click preview. This will bring you to a page where you can click on performance excellence criteria, and it will give you all of the assessments that you need to be working on. Just click on directions, and just like in test room, it will show you exactly the tasks that you need to be working on, and it will also give you the rubric. So you can click on the rubric, and it will give you the criteria that you need to follow to ensure that you are meeting the expectations of a particular task. The learning resources, you have quite a few communities that I highly recommend that you visit. One of the communities that I do highly encourage you to visit if you need assistance with your paper is the Writing Center. You'll be able to email them, and they will meet with you one-on-one to provide you feedback on your paper. I'm not going to go through the entire course of study because the course of study follows the same format. However, my recommendation again is to ensure that you follow the course of study word for word so you can ensure that you have completed all of the assessments. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate